unfortunate that some people, when they come to any spiritual temple, they will be bringing some kind of ideologies. So maybe the one you visited last, there are things you saw there, and you're expecting that the new one you're going to come, you expect him to say some certain things or do it in a certain way. You must keep those things to yourself. So I want us to be correcting these notions. Keep your ideas or ideologies to yourself. When you come to a temple, come with a mind of a child. Come with clean slate. Come that you are expecting something. But don't tell the spiritualist this is how he or she should go about their spiritual work. That is number one. Then number two, when you come to any spiritual temple, especially when you're coming to do Afa, do not compare. Comparison is not good. Don't come and tell the spiritualists that you've gone to other place that you think their price is better. Because when it comes to traditional belief system, it's not like a prophecy where somebody will sit down and start prophesying. When it comes to Afa, there are things that need to be done. Like, let's say if I operate an Afa that works with an oracle, before that oracle will talk, the spiritualist, before that oracle will talk, the spiritualist need to do certain rituals. Like they need to pour libation, throw kola nuts, they need to throw kola nuts, they need to throw limestone, that is nzu, and other things that you need to do in order for you to put yourself in that spiritual network, so that when the Alpha is talking, you'll be able to understand what the Alpha is saying, and then you are relaying the message or directing the message to the clients or the person that you came for the Alpha. So that is how it is done. It is not you that when you come, you tell them that you think that their price is higher or their price is lower. It doesn't make sense. So when you're coming to any spiritual temple, especially for Alpha consultation, do not compare. You can't just bring up your own ideas and say, no, that the past one you went, this is the kind of drugs they gave you, and this is how much they charge. You are in a different facility, and each facility has their modus operandi. So you cannot just bring the modus operandi of facility A, except if they are doing joint business or they are doing some kind of collaborative work. You cannot bring the modus operandi, the mode of work of facility A into facility B, because every organization have their code of conduct, they have their rules of engagement, they have their different ways of doing their things. So what works for organization A may not work for organization B. Because so many times, so many people come and tell me that they went to one Ezewani, and Ezewani did Alpha and told them that their problem is Iowa. Now, when you went to a Dibia did Alpha and said, no, your problem is not only Iowa, or your problem is not even Iowa. Let's say there's an ancestral deity in your land that is no longer venerated, that is actually destroying or putting people in disarray. So it's only a Dibia that has an oracle, that has a temple, a shrine, whatever you call it, that if he has an Agu that speaks to him, is that Agu that will decipher the problem. It's not guesswork. So that is what we should always know when you're coming to do Alpha consultation. Then the third thing, when it comes to Alpha consultation, if you are told to do anything, do it as it's been said. Don't go and do your own minus and plus. Let me give an instance. If a Dibia or a spiritualist told you that you need to buy 2 chicken or 1 goat, or you need to buy 2 goats, don't just go and say 2 goats. It's too much now. Why not 1? Or you are asked to go and buy those materials in the market, Then you start playing, bringing up your brain and pattern to see whether you can do shortcuts. Remember, it's a spiritual work. When you are asked to do something spiritual, the spirit accompanies every behavior, every action. You are no longer on your own. Especially anytime you engage, anytime you come to any spiritualist, you're no longer your own. Spirits will be working with and outside of you. So anything you're doing will be watched. And if they discover that you are the type that you're not sincere, they will come and inform the spiritualist, either by dream, either by any means. They will inform him that this person you're dealing with is not a straightforward person. So that is why sometimes some people go to some spiritualists, and the reason why they don't get results is because they went to cut corners. So you don't cut corners when it comes to spiritual work. When you don't have money for spiritual work, when you don't have money after Alpha consultation, maybe you're told to pay a certain amount to purchase spiritual materials and all that, and you don't have the money, what you're supposed to do is simple. Just go and get Conot and speak. In African tradition, Conot is a sacred item. You can use Conot for so many things, but I won't come here to explain it. Conot can be used for good and can also be used for bad. You can use Conot to awaken a dead person. Yes. You can use Conot for so many things. So using that Conot, you can speak to your ancestors using Conot and make a promise that when you make money or any small money that comes your way, you're going to start with the list of that spiritual work. So that is number one. Then number two, if you don't want to use Conot, you can use native egg. Native egg is the egg laid by a native fowl, not the ones that are not the agric type, not the ones that are that are raised through incubation. Is the one that native chicken or hen that laid its own egg by itself. So that is what you are going to use the egg, and you also speak to your ancestors or spiritual forces to come and provide money. They're going to send a helper to you, but when that money comes, do not forget your vow. So that's the second thing. Then the third one is that you can start a 21-day, 21 nights prayer session. 21 nights, it means every night you wake up and tell them this is your situation, this is what you are expecting to happen in your life, this is how you want your life to be, this is what is found wanting in your life that you need to be there. You speak your mind. Every night, let's say you put up a time that you'll be waking up. That's the third one. Then the fourth one is keeping yourself clean, because spiritual forces like someone that is clean. You can't be soiling yourself in sexual impurities, having so many sexual partners, or always engaging in sexual activity every now and then. It will make your spiritual forces to detach or stay away from you. So these are the 4 things that you should do when you don't have money for spiritual work. So like we're ending this video. So if you find this video helpful, please do not hesitate to subscribe to this channel. And in case you haven't, you can subscribe to my channel and then put on your notification bell, so that anytime I post a new video, you'll be updated. You can throw in a question or a comment at the comment section. And then for those that want to have an alpha consultation after watching this video, you can chat me on my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is 09040113281. Thank you for stopping by.